My girlfriend informed me that another guy had proposed to her, and she accepted, so I forwarded all the proof to his overbearing mother. You ought to respect that I'm choosing honesty over sneaking around. That's exactly what she said to me that Tuesday evening when she confessed she'd said yes to another man's proposal, all while still engaged to me and wearing the ring I'd given her. I'm Graham, 32, a commercial pilot flying regional routes out of Phoenix. I've been dating Chloe, 30, for 3 years, and we've been engaged for the past 8 months. Our wedding was scheduled in 6 months, venue reserved, deposits made, everything set. We shared my condo, or at least we did until that Tuesday. I need someone to confirm I'm not going crazy because her whole family is treating me like the irrational one. Let me lay out exactly what went down. Tuesday around 7 p.m., I'd just returned from a 3-day trip. I was wiped out, planning to grab takeout and collapse. Chloe walked in from her job with this strange, resolute look on her face. Not sad, just focused, like she'd made up her mind. We have to talk. I owe you the truth. My heart sank instantly. Those words are never followed by good news. I braced for something like a pregnancy scare, job loss, or family illness, something we'd face as a team. Wyatt asked me to marry him yesterday over lunch. I told him yes. I actually chuckled at first, convinced it was some bizarre prank. But she just stood there, completely serious. My laugh faded fast. You're not joking? I know this hurts, she replied calmly, like she was breaking bad news gently. But I need to listen to my feelings. I couldn't comprehend it. You're already engaged to me. I realize that. That's why I'm letting you know I've chosen him. She went on to explain, and I'm not exaggerating, that Wyatt was her ex from college, someone she'd dated for 3 years. They split 7 years back. He'd recently moved to her pharma company's Phoenix branch about 4 months ago. They'd started talking again. The old spark never died. He was her true match. And the real sting. I'd been the safe option because she believed Wyatt was out of her life for good. Now that he was back, she had to be authentic to herself. There I was, in the condo I'd worked hard to build a future in with her, hearing that I'd always been second choice. Leave, I told her. My voice stayed steady somehow. Pilot instincts. Keep cool in a crisis. Can't we discuss this calmly like grown-ups? Leave. Now. Grab what you need for tonight and go. She actually looked offended, as if I was the harsh one. She packed an overnight bag and headed to her parents' house. An hour later, she texted, I hope someday you'll be glad for me. We don't have to make this messy. I phoned her parents to fill them in, expecting outrage. Their daughter had just torpedoed a solid 3-year relationship and engagement for an old flame. But no, her father said, Wyatt's a solid guy, Graham. We always wish they'd find their way back. Her mother added, You're making this too personal. She's simply honoring her emotions. At least she told you up front, instead of stringing you along. What? Too personal? She'd accepted another proposal while still my fiancé. Turns out they'd always preferred Wyatt. He came from money. Family owns dealerships in Scottsdale. Successful, respectable. While I'm just the pilot building a steady life, apparently not measuring up. Since Tuesday, I've been a mess. I canceled the venue Wednesday, ate a $3,000 deposit loss, but I didn't care. I told my family and close friends. My sister Sloan was ready to eviscerate her online. My co-pilot Hayes said, Man, she's unhinged. You just escaped disaster. But what's really eating at me is that Chloe truly believes she did nothing wrong. She keeps messaging about staying civil and acting mature. Her family supports her fully. Some shared friends are feeding me the love isn't simple line. Am I losing it? Is saying yes to another proposal while engaged now just a casual switch in preference? How is this my reality? I keep waiting to wake up from some bad dream triggered by lousy in-flight catering. But no, my fiancé actually selected someone else and expected me to what? Cheer her on. Someone reassure me I'm not alone in thinking this is completely deranged. Update 1 week later. Apologies for the wait. Work scheduled me for non-stop trips. Plus, I needed space to clear my head. I did some investigating on this Wyatt character, and it only got worse. But I also spotted a way forward. Quick recap of the immediate fallout. Chloe's been crashing at her parents'. She removed most of her clothes and belongings from the condo. I held onto the ring. Oddly, she never asked for it. I've been sleeping terribly, concentration shot. Hayes basically ordered me to use personal days because my flying was off, in his words. I filled in my family. Sloan was livid. She wanted to unleash hell on social media, expose everything. I asked her to wait. Dad just sighed and said, "People eventually reveal their true colors. Better before the vows." Now the juicy part. Sleepless Sunday night around 2 a.m., I searched Wyatt Harding. LinkedIn, regional sales manager at Chloe's company. Transferred to Phoenix 4 months ago. Solid job, nothing extraordinary. Then Facebook, zero privacy. Post after post tagging or referencing his mom. Sunday meal with the most important woman in my world, pick with mom. Mom assisted choosing suit for big meeting. No one beats mom's lasagna. Morning brew with my favorite lady, another mom photo. His mother, Helen, comments on literally everything. Good workday post, my pride and joy. Car wash update, hearts galore. One post 2 weeks back chilled me. Exciting changes ahead. Mom advises follow your heart. Dug further. Got his address via a LinkedIn connection. He lives 0.3 miles from her. Literally walkable apartment to her house. Called College Mutual Devon late Monday. What's Wyatt Harding really like? Long silence, then, oh, that Wyatt, Chloe's old boyfriend. Yeah, she was devastated when he ended it senior year. We all despised him. What caused the breakup? His mother disapproved, said Chloe was too independent or something. Wyatt dumped her by text after mom insisted. 3 years gone because mommy objected. And now Chloe wants him again. The heart desires what it desires, Devon mocked. Even if it's a grown man who consults mom on every decision. This is who she traded me for. A guy who ghosted her by text 7 years ago on mom's orders. More digging followed. Helen Harding's public Facebook, obsessed with Wyatt. My accomplished son the manager. Family dinners with my darling boy. Proud mom moments nonstop. Then I found gold. Old post on a friend's page 7 years back commenting how brutal it was that Wyatt's mom forced the breakup with Chloe. Helen had responded, Wyatt deserves a partner who values family and tradition. That young woman wasn't appropriate. So 7 years ago, Chloe wasn't good enough. Yet 2 weeks ago, Wyatt proposed anyway. Notice anything missing on their pages? Zero mention of a fiancé or proposal. Because he didn't clear it with mom first. I started cracking up alone at 2 a.m. Because it hit me. Chloe believes she reclaimed her destiny. She has no clue what she's actually stepping into. More intel via Chloe's co-worker Amber, still connected on socials. Wyatt lists mom, not Chloe, as emergency contact at work. I compiled everything. Screenshots of Chloe's now deleted Insta story gushing over the proposal. Texts admitting Wyatt was the one. Full timeline. And Helen's messenger is open. Hayes asked today what my plan was. I said I'd mirror Chloe's approach, pure honesty. Share facts, let others decide. Message drafted. Sending Friday evening. Then I'll enjoy the show as a domineering mother learns her darling boy proposed to a still engaged woman behind her back. Chloe chased her prince. Let's see how the story ends. Update 2. 2 weeks later. Holy crap, you guys. I sent the message to Helen Friday at 8 p.m. Kept it neutral, straightforward. No rage, just facts. Mrs. Harding, we haven't met, but I believe you deserve to know. Your son Wyatt recently proposed to Chloe Brennan. He may have omitted that Chloe was, and technically remains, engaged to me. We've been together 3 years, engaged 8 months, wedding set for spring. Attached, proof of our engagement, timeline, screenshots of relevant exchanges. I'm not seeking anything. I simply thought you'd want full context. Attachments, engagement party photos, her deleted proposal story, texts where she chose him, venue contracts with our names. Sent. Told Hayes. He grabbed beers and said, now we watch. Saturday 9 a.m. Reply. Thank you for informing me. This is entirely unacceptable. I'll deal with it. Short, but the ice in those words was palpable. I answered, that's all I needed. Thank you. Then waited. Monday morning, pre-flight, phone exploded. Devon texted, heard about the scene at Chloe's work? Called him post-flight. He was howling. Story. Monday 10 a.m. Helen marches into the company lobby, demands Wyatt Harding. Reception pages him. He descends, spots mom, goes pale. Then Helen unleashes in the lobby. Receptionist, waiting clients, staff everywhere. You proposed to a woman already engaged. Without consulting me. After all my warnings about caution. She's devious. I always knew she wasn't suitable. Wyatt tries calming, ushering her out. Too late. Chloe hears commotion, comes down. Helen pivots. You viper. Keep away from my son. You're engaged elsewhere yet pursuing him. He merits far better than a deceiver. I won't allow you to derail his future. Security removes Helen. She's still yelling about the homewrecker trapping her boy. Whole office witnesses. Chloe sobs at desk. Wyatt returns upstairs silently. Afternoon. Amber overhears Chloe on call. Wyatt phones her. Mom's correct. This was wrong. We're done. No more contact. Blocks her everywhere. Phone, socials, email. Chloe tries work line. Reception says unavailable. Evening. She visits apartment. No answer. Mama's boy picked Mama. Shocker. Tuesday. Chloe barrages me with texts. Did you cause this? Wyatt's ignoring me. His mom stormed my workplace. Graham. She humiliated me publicly. I waited hours, then, cause what? You reached out to his mother, right? I provided facts to someone entitled to them. Subsequent events were not my actions. You're vicious. You ruined my joy. My reply. Still proud. Chloe, you said yes to another proposal while wearing my ring. You admitted face-to-face I was the fallback. You picked a man who text dumped you 7 years ago on Mom's command. You assumed it'd last this time? I didn't ruin anything. You selected a man ruled by his mother. He chose her. That's his nature, not my interference. You knew it from before. Stop contacting me. Blocked her. Mutual friend group chat went wild. Even the love is complex crowd flipped after full details. Mom invading office. Him dumping her instantly on Mom's say-so. Devin last night. Everyone sees she's lost it. She ditched a reliable, loving partner for a 33-year-old needing maternal approval for life choices. The irony is delicious. I'll admit, watching it implode has been deeply gratifying. Chloe wasted 3 good years with me, chased nostalgia, and got slammed by reality. She wanted her college love. She got him, briefly, and it crumbled. Meanwhile, I'm resting easier. Condo feels cleansed. One bonus. Jeweler pitted my story, refunded 70% on ring despite no return policy. Small win. We'll update if more chaos, but I think the storm passed. Wyatt sided with Mom. No surprise. Chloe faces her decisions. I'm advancing. Thanks for the backing, everyone. This place kept me sane. Final update, 4 weeks later. Okay, final post. Situation fully wrapped. Time to turn the page. Aftermath spread wider than expected. Here's the rundown. Per Amber at work. Wyatt didn't just block Chloe, he went extreme. Requested floor transfer, altered gym, lunch spots, coffee runs, restructured routine to evade her. But big reveal via Devin. Wyatt's dating someone new already. A woman Mom approves. 3 weeks in, Facebook posts. Mom adores my new girlfriend. Dinner pics of the trio. 3 weeks to rebound. Chloe learned. Locked in bathroom crying hour-long, per Amber. Her performance plummeted. Missed deadlines, tardy, early exits. Manager had concern talk. Initially, Chloe's parents blamed me furiously. Dad emailed venomously about sabotaging her true happiness, unable to accept her heart's choice. My single reply, your daughter accepted a proposal while engaged to me. I shared facts with a relevant party. Consequences stemmed from her actions and Wyatt's personality. I didn't sabotage. She did by betting on a man she'd seen prioritize Mom before. They blocked me. But reportedly, Chloe's bond with them soured. They'd encouraged Wyatt pursuit, calling him the real one, while I was merely adequate, but Wyatt's family. Now embarrassed, daughter's office laughingstock, favored son dumped her again identically. Mom allegedly said, we didn't realize he was that tied to Helen. Prompting Chloe retort, you urged me to leave Graham for him. Tension rising. Mutual friends overwhelmingly sided with me post-full disclosure. Even neutrals shifted upon learning details. Devin, genuine worry about her decision-making now. Venue reportedly circulated anonymized tale and vendor chats about dramatic cancellations, gossip spreads. Week 3. Chloe attempted reconciliation, with me, not Wyatt. Showed at condo. Ring cam caught her. I used intercom only. Graham, please talk. No. Leave or police for trespass. I messed up. I was delusional. Can we try? You decided. Live with it. Go. Lingered 5 minutes. Left. New number texts. Please talk. I see now what we had was real. I was foolish chasing illusion. Blocked. Handwritten letter arrived. Trashed unopened. Finally, work email. I lost Wyatt. Lost you. Colleagues judge me daily. Parents disappointed. I wrecked everything. Was revenge worth it? Did you win? Stared long. Hayes advised silence. I replied anyway, last time. Chloe, you didn't lose me. You discarded me for another. You selected a man who text dumped you on mom's order, proposed sans approval, then predictably chose her again. His character, not me. You chose badly. Twice. Your responsibility. You pursued fantasy college love. Got it empty. I'm not apologetic for your self-inflicted outcomes. No further contact. Silence since. For me, life's solid. Condo transformed, redecorated bedroom, new linens, curtains, purged reminders. Casually dating, nothing heavy, but refreshing meeting people who appreciate stability. Sloan proud I avoided public blast. Dad. Handled it maturely, no theatrics, just accountability. Hey stellar. Kept work sharp, pulled me out of funks, straight talk. Last note. 2 days back, spotted Chloe's dad at supermarket. I nodded civilly, continued. He looked awkward, took another aisle. Felt like true closure. Chloe remains at company, can't quit financially. Occasional Wyatt sightings, he acts like she doesn't exist. Reputation ruined. Family strained. She lives knowing she discarded 3 solid years for 2-week delusion. I'm progressing. Ring sold. Wedding scrapped. Relationship finished. Do I occasionally wonder what if? Yes. But recalling her, I settled. Line reminds me. I evaded catastrophe. Anyone capable of discarding years so callously, demanding empathy, isn't marriage material. Used to question my flaws. Why am over me? Sleepless self-doubt. Now clear. Nothing lacking in me. Everything flawed in her discernment. She prioritized nostalgia over substance. Fantasy over partnership. A man proven to abandon her for maternal input. Twice. Not my burden. Hers. Grateful revelation pre-marriage. Better shattered engagement than divorce. Closing book. Onward. Genuinely optimistic. Thanks, community. You affirmed I wasn't irrational, overreacting, or undeserving of respect. Time to soar ahead, professionally and personally.